Oh, hello there. My name is Michael Jeremiah Cuthbert III, and welcome to this channel of Mad Gaming, and more importantly, Her Majesties Spiffing. God save the Queen! Okay, sorry, I couldn't keep that accent up for too long. Welcome back to Her Majesties Spiffing. You all asked for a full playthrough of this, so your wish is my command. Let's get on. We need to go back. No, we don't need to go to the bedroom. We need to go back to the cockpit because we just managed to get the drivers for the Xbox controller because we kind of spilt tea on the controls. Whoops. Now, hopefully this is everything I need. Oh, wake up.
If I do that, I'll have to go on a course.
What, if you poke him? I'm going to give him the drivers. Okay, floppy disk. Give him your floppy. Give him your floppy.
SubLieutenant Jones. Allard. Wake up. Wake up, Allard. Oh, this is useless. He'll be out for hours unless I can think of another way to wake him up.
Oh, after all that, I'll give him some more tea. Just chuck the tea at him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, chuck it at him. This!
What's going
on?
What are you playing at, boyo?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
You were asleep, you
felt
dick.
Like someone else was in control of my inhibitions.
Just give me the driver so we can GTFO.
GTFO?
Get things functioning and online. You need to swat up in your acronyms. FFS. For future scenarios.
Sure. Of course that's what it means. Wink. Right, here we go. Here's the drivers.
Here, install this, and we should be underway again.
It only took me about half an
You
hour.
could have used my USB pen, you know.
What? Is that another one of your acronyms I'm supposed to know?
What? Universal Serial Bus?
Ha! Serial bus. I know you're just making that one up.
Well, boyo, I've got some good news and some bad news. Which one do you want first?
Good news first, please. Soften the
I'll
blow.
take the opportunity to indulge in a fleeting moment of comfort and reassurance prior to being crippled with anxiety and fear.
That's pretty much what I said.
Alright, boyo. Well, the good news is the drivers are installed. The bad news is that one of us is going to have to descend into the dark depths of the ship to perform the emergency systems reset procedure.
You mean turn everything off and on again?
Exactly, boyo.
Yeah, presumably I'll be the one doing the legwork, as usual.
Well, if you want, we could make it seem like you had a choice in the matter. Here, we'll flip for it. Heads or tails?
I have no choice. Wait a minute. What if I want to pick heads? Well, if we could make it seem like you had a choice in the matter.
Tails never fails.
It's heads.
Blast! I can't help but feel that somehow that was always going to happen.
I got shafted
fates
is what happened.
impose that men must needs abide. It boots not to resist both wind and tide.
Gosh, the writing on this voyage just stepped up a level. That was borderline Shakespeare.
Aye, borderline.
Right. I'm off.
He said something about in the depths there was like an infestation or something. So this is going to be fun. Okay. So are we going to get a new area now? Because I think this is the hatch that leads down. Yeah, this is different. You wouldn't let me do this before.
I haven't been up here long and already I think I've started to lose muscle density.
Yes. Like you ever had it before. Go on. You can fit.
On a more positive note, it would appear my bone density has remained unaffected.
Right. So how am I supposed to get down there? I'm too fat. Do I have to go on the treadmill again? I do the treadmill workout. It's worth a try, because I'm pretty sure Allard won't go down there. Oh, and he's tired out. Not surprised.
It's just like exercising.
Could have gone on for hours.
Albeit without the judgment of others.
Right. Can I go down there now? Oh god, I've just realised what I had to do. I didn't have to run on there. I've knackered him out for nothing. I just had to use the washing up liquid. Oh, God. I made him run for nothing. I'm so sorry.
Triple
I'm
action.
so sorry.
Removes grease, fights odours, preserves one's dignity while attempting to squeeze through a narrow opening. The holy trinity of cleaning products. If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
That seemed a lot easier. Okay, so we're in a new area.
It smelled like a spring breeze. It did chafe a turd.
Right, okay, let's have a look.
Free when we go back to old Blighty.
Let's have a look at the map.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm here. There's an engineering bay, research lab, and airlock. And blood splats! Oh, great. Yeah, great. I forgot I ordered some horror in my point-and-click adventure game. Right, well... Oh god, there's another Windows 95 PC. An air compressor. Let's have a look at this, shall we?
Genuine British compressed air.
Best air. We use it? I don't think that really does anything. I might need that for later on. So I think I went the wrong way. That's the airlock. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. I can go this way. That would be why. So around here I need to find a... Hello, you ugly bastard on the painting. Who the hell are you? Okay, so we've got engineering. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? There's a self-destruct switch. We shall not be pressing that button. No, we shall not. I might give it a go later on. Right, let's have a look in the toolbox. Anything in the toolbox for me to use?
It's a precision-engineered German motorized screwdriver.
Nice. We can use it for screw driving stuff. Okay.
As I said to the boys on our rugby tour of the Netherlands back in '87, I'm not touching that without adequate protection.
I'm sure there's a backstory to that remark that I don't really want to know. Okay, so let's go out of engineering because it doesn't look like there's much in here. And I don't... Emergency Brexit, I just saw that. Haha, topical humour. Okay, the lab. Are we talking about a dog? Labradors. What the heck is that? There is a person in that tank.
It's part of the laboratory equipment the biologist we were supposed to have on board brought.
There's a person in there.
I'm not sure what happened to him. No one's seen him for weeks. Not to worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
He's in there. I thought he was. I told you there's a person in there. Oh, that's stupid. A globe. Let's have a look. And that did nothing. Okay. Typewriter. I can save my progress. That's pretty damn cool. That's like, what, a Resident Evil reference or something?
It isn't great for the environment. Replacement ribbons are a real biohazard.
Nah, yeah, it is a Resident Evil reference. I appreciate that.
The box is sealed shut. Why, it would be impossible to determine the fate of any biological life form inside.
Unless you look at it.
Property of Irvin Schrödinger.
Maybe it's his cat.
I can't use these two together.
Cheese? Froggies! Hey, Froggies! How's it going?
It doesn't appear to be working.
What's it like? Grabby Claw. Oh, a record.
It has a warmth that you simply don't get with digital. Especially if you burn the sleeve as well. There's nothing on the turntable.
I put the cheese on the turntable. Okay, let's try putting the record back on. Oh, there's a bike. Didn't see that before. Okay. Let's jump on the bike and see what happens. Oh, QW to pedal. Oh yeah, let's try getting off, because that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, I flipped it over. Ah, I flipped over to the lullaby side. I wonder if that makes a difference. I didn't realise I could do that. Let's have a look. Okay. We're putting the frogs to sleep here. Sleep, frogs. Sleep, you little bastards. Oh, they're getting sleepy. Oh, they're getting sleepy. Oh, they're asleep. Oh, they've all fallen asleep. Oh, bless them. Okay.
Doesn't appear to be working.
Oh, okay. I had to go all the way back upstairs again and use the screwdriver on this locker. I worked it out in the end. Again, adventure games took me ages. Anyway, that's the beauty of reset itself. I destroyed that last time. Oh well. Okay, what did we get out of there? What's it? Leyland Motor.
Manufactured by decent, honest, working-class Brits in 1974.
High efficient, great value, low vibration, minimal noise, pleasing smell. Okay. I had to look this one up. This is very obscure. You have to use the glove on the compressor. I guess to stretch it. That's as far as I looked. But that's really, really obscure. I suppose I should just be trying everything on everything. I guess it just makes the glove bigger. And now I can touch the electric
fence.
fence.
Will come in. Wait for it. Handy, eh?
It's my job to make the jokes. Oh my god, look at that! Looks like you got some really bad water retention or something. Let's try using the rubber glove on this now. It should fit my hands. Yes! And now I can open the fence. Now I can open the gate. Come on! Ah, you faker. You dickhead.
Voila! That should significantly reduce the risk of death by electrocution.
Oh yeah, just a bit.
Comforting reassurance.
Okay. Turn it off.
This should do the trick.
Oh, bother. Literally everything went off. Boom! What the fuck was that?
Yes. Right. Oops, God. I'd be ever so clumsy. Ah well, no harm done. Let's check back with Allen and see if that's sort of everything. Oh, yeah, it's starting to give me the creeps.
What the hell was the ghost woman about? What the hell? Hang on a minute, Aled. That's the autopilot from Airplane. Oh no, it's not.
I see Allard's activated the autopilot and skived off.
It looks like the I can't remember what her name is. The AI from Mass Effect.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. I'm Frank, but please, call me Captain English.
Welcome.
Captain English.
How may I be of assistance?
Is there Mr.
Don't suppose there's a Mr.
He's
Autopilot.
hitting on the autopilot. What's he up to? Is he making, like, car tracks here? Where's he? Where is he? I can see car tracks everywhere. There he is.
SubLieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
What are you
You're
doing?
tinkering with there, Jones. That isn't our reconnaissance rover you're disassembling, is it?
Well, but, funny story. While you were downstairs attending to that very complicated, laborious task, flicking that switch on and off, I've been running a variety of pre-mission calibration tests on the Beagle 2-2.
I presume that's why the floor's covered with bits of toy Hot Wheels track.
Firstly, the fact that this modular vehicular pathway simulation system happens to be mass-produced and branded as a children's toy is irrelevant. And secondly, yes.
Sounds like I'm going to be required to go on some kind
Right.
of scavenger hunt. What do you need?
To get the rover going again?
For the time being, that's all I feel I'm obligated to offer, yes.
I think the rigorous nature of the, test may have burned out the main motor.
I see. So, I'll have to find something to create some sort of electromagnet that'll revolve when a current is passed through it. I'll have to fashion a pulley system of sorts to drive power to the wheels. Something with a taut elastic band should do the trick. Like an alluring undergarment. Now, if I was to remove the elastic...
Alternatively, but you could just always grab me a spare. We've got a cupboard full of them.
Did you notice anything
I
strange?
don't suppose you noticed anything out of the ordinary earlier when I was
Ghost?
performing that emergency systems reset procedure. Specifically immediately once the power came back on.
No. Why, should I have?
Well, I don't know. Probably not. Forget I mentioned it. Be sure to put your toys away when you're done.
Right, well, let's give him the motor, because we've already got the motor, so I'm kind of one step ahead of myself here.
Let it not be said I don't give you anything, SubLieutenant Jones.
An unhealthy reliance on migraine medication already proves that, but...
Now get this mess cleared up and put the Beagle 2-2 back together.
Okay, so we've already skipped ahead a bit. Fantastic. Make some progress.
For the last time, the left stick moves it forward and back.
I'm controlling it.
The right...
By Jove, it works!
In 600,000 yards, your destination will be on the right. You've reached your destination.
SubLieutenant Jones, we've arrived. The new world. Quickly, break open a container of property of ER2 flags and prepare a landing party.
As much as I'd love to jump onto the surface and soak up the radioactive atmosphere of this uncharted, most likely fatally hazardous planet, I think it may be an idea to send the Beagle 2-2 down first, just to get a feel for the place.
I considered your suggestion, SubLieutenant Jones, and have made the executive decision to send the Beagle 2-2 down for a quick recce, prior to making our own triumphant descent. The extra time will allow us to properly consider which 19th century member of the aristocracy to name this place after.
I was having fun there.
Launching probe.
Driving it on the planet. Oh, yes. Oh, look. There's a Statue of Liberty. Oh.
Blast! The motor was a dud. Probably made by a brummie or someone else from the north.
I wouldn't say Birmingham's in the north.
Anyone above Enfield's north as far as I'm concerned, SubLieutenant Jones. Well, we'll have to go down and salvage the Rover. It'll look very embarrassing if we lose another one of these. Set us down.
We're getting out the ship. Are we on the planet? We are. And also, I didn't notice before, but the ship is basically a mini. We have landed.
All right, SubLieutenant Jones. Where have we landed?
We've landed on an uncharted rock structure, somewhere outside the range of what was previously understood to be the limit of human interstellar travel.
I see. I don't suppose you could enlighten the audience with anything a little more specific.
Look,
Yes, please.
I'm called Aled Jones, probably the most generic, stereotypical Welsh name in existence. It's clear that whoever's writing this hasn't bothered doing a terrible amount of research. I wouldn't count on anything specific.
Fair play.
Right.
Let's go.
The plan is, we head out, walk around namelessly, look at a load of stuff eliciting a series of wry remarks, then start clicking everywhere until something happens.
I'll
Yes.
linger in the background and provide a series of hints if you feel things are a little too vexing.
Why,
Good plan.
Today, SubLieutenant Jones. Let's go.
I love it. Oh, a supply crate. What's in the supply crate?
No doubt filled with epic loot, as they say on the YouTube.
Yes. It's exactly what we say on the YouTubes. Binoculars!
Cheers, bud.
They were mine. You dick. Okay. Well, there's another ship. There's another ship over there. There's another ship. We're not the only ones here.
If I do that, I'll have to go on a course.
Look,
Let me see.
boyo, over there,
Where?
by that rock.
Would it trouble you immensely to use another point of reference, SubLieutenant Jones?
Fine, boyo, by that gorilla.
Gorilla?
Grief! That's the second biggest monkey energy I've ever seen.
I think he's holding the Beagle 2-2.
Put that down, you damn dirty ape! Come on, SubLieutenant Jones. Let's get after him.
With the wooden ladder. Oh, this game's fantastic. Why is the Statue of Liberty here? Oh, look, a rock. Oh, let's look at the rock and click on it.
Rock.
Oh my god! It's broken our Rover. What an arse. Look, it's broken! There's bits of it everywhere. Why is there a shrubbery on an alien planet? Why? Is this for the knights who say knee?
Without a souvenir.
Oh, I'll just nick the shovel. Of course. Of course. So what aliens are we coming across? A giant gorilla alien. Oh, it's the French.
Not so fast, you English mongrels. What do we have here, Pierre? Well, I see. Well, it would appear that you are too late, monsieur.
English. Captain Frank Lee English.
I'd just like to clarify that I'm not actually English. I'm Welsh.
Monsieur English and Monsieur Welsh. It would appear that you have been too late. Mon subordinate Pierre and moi have beaten you and your queen to this rich, fertile, nouveau world.
It's a bit rocky.
Little bit rocky, ouais, a petit landscaping required. But soon, the ground you are defecating with your presence will be the location of my vast winery, growing the sweetest French crepes the world has ever tasted. And everyone will eat crepes, wear berets, carry baguettes, ride bicyclettes, and all the other things we French like to do.
You're insane.
That's the stereotyping.
And how are you going to stop me?
By the power of Grayskull!
Grayskull, I have the power.
Oh mon Dieu, I can't believe you actually said that.
By exhausting a list of social stereotypes.
Ridicule you into submission, exhausting an extensive list of social stereotypes conceived through years of suspicion and ignorance.
Then what? Are you going to celebrate with a petit crumpet? Eh? Wash down with a cup of tea?
That sounds nice.
Your crooked teeth while you laugh regaling this tale with your unsatisfied wives? Ha! Duh, can't play that game, Monsieur English.
By solving a juvenile puzzle.
I imagine this standoff will be resolved through the completion of some sort of moderately juvenile, yet entertaining puzzle.
How can you be so sure?
Well, it's got us this far.
Okay.
I fear you underestimate the extent to which a conceited self-confidence, fueled by national historical achievements, can profit one in such circumstances.
Ha! We've been perfecting this same method for centuries. You'll have to do better than that.
Well, we could... Look! A three-headed monkey!
Where?
Quick, SubLieutenant Jones, run!
Oh, man! How did I fall for that?
That's a Monkey Island reference.
Okay, you're right. I am too trusting. Pardonnez-moi, I'm a sucker for the blue eyes.
What now, boyo?
Well, before we can legitimately lay claim to this new world, we need to remove their flag and hoist ours in its place.
Why?
Didn't they teach you history at school, SubLieutenant Jones? That's just how these things work.
Apparently. Dig up the shrubbery.
That sort of thing to Alan Titch about.
Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, I've got cheese. Cheese and French people. I don't want to talk to the shrubbery, I want to use the cheese on it.
Use these two together.
I go, there's the Beagle 2-2. I put cheese on the Beagle 2-2.
Not combining these two will prove to be particularly useful.
Okay, so are they going to shoot us? No, I think we're okay. Can I offer him some cheese? I can offer him some cheese.
I've brought up peace offering, a sample of delicious British dairy produce.
Do not insult my palate with your bland, insipid, rotten lactose. It pales is in comparison to our superior, deliciously aged rotten lactose.
Well, that's diplomacy off the dining table.
He's turned it into Swiss cheese! You bastard! Okay, what are we going to get from it?
Before its untimely passing, the Beagle 2-2 appears to have discovered a rock. Well,
Hey.
it's not quite Tutankhamun's tomb, but right now I'll take what I can get.
Good man. Let's examine the rock.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, talking.
Nothing on the rock. Let's equip the rock and throw it at the French dude. I can't use the Statue of Liberty, apparently. I thought America was all about freedom. Where's the freedom in that? I've just realised what I can do.
Majesty's spaceship Imperial Eyes. As beautiful as she's subtle. They said it would never fly.
Can I go back inside? Because I think I might have to get a frog. I think I may have to be racially insulting.
Lieutenant Jones, amuse yourself until I get back.
It's all dawning on me now! Okay, I've been wandering around for a couple of minutes, and I have a thought. Upstairs was a cat litter tray, and I have a shovel, though it's probably a bit far-fetched. I'm just wondering if that's what I have to use. Alright, let's give this a try, shall we? Shovel. Cat litter tray. Yes! Okay. What's in here? Probably shit.
Ooh.
No?
Aye,
What's that?
Bandito. I make no bones about how grim that was.
It's a metal detector.
Fortunately, the majority of our ships made from balsa wood and papyrus, so the hull shouldn't interfere with this metal detector.
Balsa wood and papyrus. Okay, so balsa wood basically falls apart if anything touches it. And maybe metal detector on the sofa? Maybe I need to get some money out of the sofa. Because I think that that's like a machine. The machine downstairs with the frogs has to put some money in it. Is my thoughts. So, oh, okay, we're onto something. We're onto something.
Oh, what have we here? Either the upholstery's been woven from tinsel, or we've hit the jackpot.
Pretty purse. Or not.
It's an elegant lady's purse, filled with loose change.
I bet it's Alad's. I bet it's his purse. Okay, let's go use the purse downstairs then. Okay, first things first, let's make the froggies go to sleep. Because that makes it easier to pick them up then. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little froggies. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little shits. Time for bed, froggy shits. And you've all passed out so I can stop singing. Thank you. Fantastic. That's quicker than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so let's use the purse on here. And let's catch us a froggy.
I may as well give it a go.
Catch us a froggy. And space to lower the claw. Get the frog.
Gotcha!
Yes! I got me a sleeping frog. Nice.
You know the old saying? A frog in the hand is worth two in the biological science testing facility.
Right. We've got a frog. I think we know what we're going to need to use that for, but for now I'm going to save my game and I'm going to end this episode here. And we will pick this up very soon. Thank you everybody so much for watching. And I'll see you again soon.